This episode of In the Mix is brought to you by East End Limousine. It's how you get there.
Hey, I'm Gina Jordan, and you are In the Mix.
We are in a historic place, the history of the Hamptons and, what that means. So we came out to have a really good time and put on a great show.
Stanley Kirk Burrell, a.k.a. MC Hammer, performed live at the first ever Alexander Soros Foundation Unmasked event to benefit Global Witness.
My foundation is basically hosting Global Witness, which is an organization that investigates human rights abuses that are caused by extraction of natural resources.
Global Witness is as important a group working in the world today. And I came to know them when I made a movie called Blood Diamond. They almost single-handedly brought the diamond industry into compliance with what needed to be done.
To join in with Global Witness and Alex to say, I co-sign that message and we can support one another is what the essence of all of our purpose is all about.
According to MC Hammer, Whitney Houston's father, John Houston, thought Hammer had a different purpose in life to marry his daughter, Whitney.
At one point, her dad, this was at the Super Bowl where she sang the national anthem. I was there. And her dad talked to me and he pulled me and Whitney in the room and he said, Hammer, you should really consider marrying Whitney. And I said, I'd love to, but, I'm already married.
Hammer is clearly a dedicated husband, married to his wife Stephanie, who he met in church for almost 30 years.
I love my wife dearly, but I always laughed about that and always, big fan of Whitney, love Whitney, and miss her dearly.
Were you friends with her later in life as well? Did you stay connected to her?
I always kept my connection with her very casual, but I always considered myself a friend of Whitney Houston.
Hammer performed some of his classic hits, Too Legit to Quit, I Pray, and Can't Touch This.
May I ask you where you have been? Because we miss you. We miss you. We want you to come back. I want to hear your voice on the radio.
I love concentrating on doing great shows. I really never focus on trying to do the latest thing. I just love getting on that stage and shining and giving people a great performance that connects with their memories. And if by chance, a record also gets on the radio, then that's icing on the cake.
Hammer is a family man who even takes his 5 children on the road to perform live with him.
The 14-year-old singing on Too Legit to Quit, that's one of my sons, Jeremiah. He actually calls himself Hammer Jr. The other son who rapped, that's Booby Hammer. He's 16 years old, new video, writes all his own stuff, very talented.
Providing something different, rap about what I envision, creating that sort of vision to show you what you've been missing, self-perception intended.
Your dad, he actually told me an interesting story today. I don't know if you knew this, that you may not have happened because if he wasn't married to your mom, Whitney Houston's dad tried to set the two of them up. Did you hear about that story?
No, I never did. Wow. Well, I'm learning something new also today.
Stop. Hammer time.
In the mix.